Um, I guess this is gonna be a video on cellular division, because I forget people don't take stuff in high school that they need. I know it's optional, but I also understand some people have, like, look, if you're in grade 9 and you're having problems in school, like your grades are failing, or for whatever reason you're not getting like above 70s, like I really suggest talking to your teacher or like a guidance counselor and like ask your parents if you can get extra tutoring. I mean, sometimes they offer free tutoring in some schools with like older kids. You can't even ask, like, I mean, you can look up like some universities in your area to see if there's any university students who are offering like free tutoring, or like you can ask like I think there's like community services, like if you go to like one of those like youth help groups or like youth drop-in centers or something like that. I'm pretty sure they have resources or like can help you, like tell you about some people who do offer free tutoring in the area. So they're typically university students who are looking to do some volunteer work. Sometimes they're older people who are trying to do volunteer work. Sometimes you can even ask different teachers at your school if they can have like extra help for homework or something like that. I remember when I went to high school, they always had extra help or after school. So like it would be like from like, I think school's finished at like 3, so like 3 to 4, 3 to 5 they have like extra tutoring available. Sometimes if they didn't have enough time, they'd even say like there's like extra tutoring during like when people have lunch, so you can go there during your lunchtime or something. If you are having problems, like you can always look up like how to do stuff online. So with math, this is what I did when I was like struggling in math-ish. I never struggled in math, okay? I don't know what it's like. Okay, math isn't that hard. I mean, they make it so it's easy to understand. If you get into university, then you might have problems because your professor has like a different algorithm or like a different method of doing mathematical divisions or mathematical calculations or something, and they have their own thesis based on their own current research with mathematics. So that would be like, the way they're teaching you would be more based towards their own research than what you're used to, right? And sometimes like I remember when I went to school, like they had to teach me how to do it their way, because they're like, you can't do it that way, you have to do it this way, so that like this is what they're asking of you when they're asking you these questions on the test, so you have to do it that way. And I was like, okay. It was so stupid. It was the stupidest, longest way to go and do stuff, but like I hated it. But I wasn't allowed to do it the actual way because they say it's like I don't know, like last time I did that, my teacher got super jealous of me, and he like intentionally lowered my grades because like he didn't like the fact that I was better at math than he was. So it's probably better to go about it by your textbook. You can Google like how to solve equations, specific equations. So like if you go on YouTube, you can Google like how to solve linear functions, right? And there's like a bunch of people teaching you how to solve linear functions, which is y equals mx plus b, right? Those are linear functions. So you can always Google that. There is like different types, like you can always graph your equations. If you can notice the trends in the graph according to your equations, it gets easier for you to picture it in your head. So yeah, I never really took one of those like art. I took a few art courses when I was young, like when I was like in grade 9 and grade 10, like that's it. And after that it was just all science and mathematics and English. So like I honestly, that's like, I thought that was the only courses worth taking. I didn't think it was worth taking like any other course, honestly. Like, I thought it was a waste of my time. Like, I know people take psychology in high school and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's crap. You're not gonna be able to understand that kind of stuff until you get you have a more solid basic understanding of anything else. Like, it's kind of like, you know, the kids who go to like humanities to get their psychology degree. Like, they're weird. I don't really like them.